Hi, my name is Janae Ward, and I'll be answering the prompt about conformity. A conformist is someone who goes along with the beliefs, behaviors, or expectations of a group, even if they might personally feel differently. I tend to be a conformist when it comes to my opinions about things that won't really matter in the long run, or I won't really care about in 5 or 10 minutes, because to me it's not really worth the argument or going back and forth or coming off as rude or impolite to people. So if somebody was to ask me about their outfit and I didn't necessarily like it, I might, go along with what they think or what other people in the group think, just for the sake of not hurting someone's feelings or, just not coming off rudely. However, I'm a nonconformist when it comes to major issues or issues that I hold near and dear to my heart, like politics, human rights, and the environment. Um, Actually, my sister, she makes fun of me all the time because I pour all the water out of water bottles. Water that evaporates in a bottle is taken out of our water cycle, and all the water that's on the earth right now is all the water we're going to get. So I make sure that I pour out water bottles with water in them whenever I see them or whenever the opportunity arises. I try to recycle as much as I can because those things really matter to me, and I don't really care what other people say about how it won't matter in the long run or anything, because to me, anything that I can do to help, I will do, and I think it's worth it. I think in the past, certain circumstances, like maybe being young or like impressionable, have made me more likely to conform. I remember being in elementary school and kids like bullying my best friend at the time because she was like, I guess what people would think is like kind of weird. But even though I went along with it at the time, I would always feel bad later and like want to go check on her and stuff. Even though I was really young at the time, I still, like, in my heart, I felt convicted about it because I just knew it wasn't the right thing to do or the nice thing to do. And I didn't really want to. I just didn't want to, like, go against the group and then maybe they would pick on me. But I think growing and learning and being more confident has really turned me into like a, I guess maybe like a overly opinionated person. I make sure people know how I feel about things now, and I would never do anything like that nowadays. Like, I'm just so who I am and like confident in who I am that I don't tend to conform on things unless I, don't place too much stock in it. Um, that experience does fit what information we learned about conformity, because a lot of people in the textbook, it says that people conform to fit in or to build close relationships or make themselves more attractive. And I think that's just what I was trying to do. It just fit in, or like, not be the oddball out. And I think at that age, you have things that you are worried about or that people would pick on you about. So you don't necessarily want to put yourself in the line of fire. Um, so it's understandable that at that age I would, but being an adult now, I make sure to stick up for people when I can or when I feel like, they need to be stuck up for. I try not to just let things fall by the wayside or to just go with the group because that's the easiest thing to do. So thank you.